Hey everybody, Scarecrow here, and we're going to try and do a little bit of things today. First thing I really want to do is look at the wall and see what we're going to do with it. One of the things that I've been thinking about is, progress on the wall. Look at that wall. That wall. But it's only that wall. That's all I've got. That is not good. So I'm probably going to chop down the wall and build one. Now, there's an alternative to this. Of course, it would require us moving. And I've actually been scouting out a couple places to move. One of them is just across the way. And I will take you there right now, just to show how far it is, or how close it is. I'm just going to actually go there. And no, we're doing a jump cut. See you over there. So I decided to stop here and let it render in a little bit to show you how close it is. You see the mob farm over there in the right corner, and the house over there in the right corner. So that's the base route right now. And this is what I'd like to build it into. The hillside over here. And it's that close, not very far at all. And it's this one, I think. This pillar right here, because it's almost a pillar and it's got an attachment right there. So that would be where I want to build, is in that. And maybe carve that out, like a villager head or something. That'd be really cool. And so, put a little boat dock here, which I didn't come over here prepared to do this today. But that's where I'd like to build, in that pillar thing. And if you go, like right there, that'd be nice to have as a room. It's attached to it. And go up there, have stuff, villager's head there, a little like a room over there, do stuff in. And this is actually not an ocean. I've looked into it. I looked a little bit farther on the map, and this is actually a lake. It's enclosed. It's the shore all the way around it, and there's like little rivers and stuff. But that way is a guardian temple, and I'd like to actually take care of the guardian temple eventually. But it's really hard work. I'm trying it right now on a server, and it's a lot to do. There's a lot of sand involved, and it's pretty dangerous. So I might have to get a little bit more beefy before I decide to take that on as a challenge. But I'm going to go back to base and start gathering some resources and probably build a dock over there at the hillside. I shall return. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Go over here, buddy. Give me your eyeball. Come here, get some. No, where'd you go? I'm afraid. He didn't even drop the gravel. Aww. But I now have a full set of iron armor. Not really a big accomplishment, but first part of the episode I didn't have a helmet, and now I have a helmet. Ta-da! It's going to go to the Nether soon, which is going to be its own special assortment of issues and problems and awesome things and not awesome things. And I've already almost broke my pick. But that's, gotta go to the Nether and get at least 16 quartz. So, go ahead and make another pick. And we'll take care of that right now. We'll go do that. That'd be fun. Pick. Iron. The clock here, because that messes up in the Nether. Oh no, actually I think I'll take that with me just to show it messes up in the Nether. There you go, clock. Another Enderman. I don't know if I find another Enderman though. That's why I made the axe. I was thinking about that. Why did I make an axe to go mining? Well, that's why I made the axe. I knew why I made the axe when I made the axe. I figured I'd just say it. Anyway, go down here. Nether portal. Boom. Okay, maybe not so much boom. Boom? Boom! Blammo! We're in the Nether, and there's quartz all over the place. Alright, get my bearings. Fire, Nether, fire, soul sand, fire, more fire, lava fire, more quartz, more soul sand, more fire. Alright, this is the Nether. Yep, I'm in the Nether. Oh, I like that stuff. That stuff is awesome. Come back for that later. Hopefully there's a thing. There it is! There's the fortress. Ooh, this is a big, like, lava gap right here. Yep, big lava gap right there. Now to bridge that across. Pigmans. Zombie pigmans. And we got block lag because this is generation. Alright. It'll work. Oh, gravel. Gravel also spawns in the Nether. A lot of people don't know that. Gravel is one of the things that come from the overworld. So I think it's the only block from the overworld, other than like the obvious lava. But it's the only block that spawns from the overworld, and it still acts the same way. Like me, I can't. Do I have Optifine? I have Optifine. I have Optifine. See how it's sort of like hovering like gravel? If I go over there and update it, it will act the same way. The clock. The clock is freaking out, man, because there's no time in the Nether. Beds do the same thing. Beds, I think, explode. So that's the other thing you gotta, worry about when you're. And it's just for some reason I have a lot of block lag. It also took a long time for me to spawn. I cut that out. I'm going to cut that out. I would have already cut that out by the time you're watching this, but I cut out the time I was in the portal. Break it down. Ah, there's some mushrooms. I'm gonna jack those mushrooms. This ever gives me my quartz. I guess I won't get those red mushrooms. I got some brown ones. This is painful. I'm going to try to get a little bit more stuff, and then I'll jump back to you guys. Oh, there's some more XP. Oh, before I go, experience from doing Nether Quartz is a lot. I don't know the exact number, but I'll look that up before I give you an exact number. But a lot of people will actually go to the Nether on the server that I play on. They'll go to the Nether and grab up quartz, and then not use it. They're just grabbing it for the experience. Because, I mean, watch one of these breaks. Watch my XP bar at the bottom. It'll, like, bound up. If it'll ever work. I mean, yeah, it's more than killing a monster, I think. I think it's more, or at least the same as killing a monster, just for breaking a block. I think it's starting to work now. The pigmen are oinking. Ha! Yep, it's generated now. Alright. So I'm going to go try and get some more soul sand. Okay, soul sand. Another thing about soul sand. Well, anything about soul sand. Let me see if I can get a block. Let me get a block. Alright. So, boom. Soul sand. Let me go over here. Make it a little bit more apparent. Soul sand. Is it? Okay, the block isn't the same. But let me do this. So, see how my feet are stuck into the soul sand? They're stuck into the soul sand and I'm standing up walking, and now they're not. See that? You can use that as stuff, random things you can do with soul sand that you can't do in the blocks because of its height. It is different height than a regular block is. So you can use that for traps, you can use that, well, it's slowing, so you can use it for traps anyway. But you can use it for all sorts of different things that are just weird, different. Oh look, another fortress. 2 fortresses near Nether spawn. Groovy. Alright, I'm gonna grab some more quartz. I've got 19. I'll go ahead and grab this quartz here next to the portal. Put it away for safekeeping. And I always store my quartz in quartz, not in quartz blocks, because you can't unblock it. You can turn quartz into blocks, but not blocks into quartz. So, something to keep in mind. That was fast. I thought that was going to take like 20 minutes or something. Zombie. Alright. So I'm going to store my stuff up. I'm going to kill my cows. And I don't know, I'll be back. Might go ahead and just bust out the tree. Or the wall. Bust out the tree wall. So yeah. So let me see if I got this. I remember how to do this. I'm sorry, cows. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Except for the one. Me. I'm the one. I was wrong. I feel bad now. Poor cows. Pig! Alright, so I'm gonna bust out this wall. And we're gonna go live in a mountain. We're gonna go live in a mountain! I'm not gonna tear down the house and the things over here. I am gonna work on a chicken farm as soon as we get over there though. Like, I'm gonna work on the boat dock and then start working on hollowing out a little bit of area. Once those two things are done, when I can have a little storage area and a place to sleep, I'm gonna take another bed. I'm gonna cut sheep. I'm gonna do another bed, and then I'm gonna start working on the chicken farm because I don't have a chicken farm yet, and that's just weird because that's one of the easiest ways to my axe. One of the easiest ways to get food. So I'm gonna bust this wall out, and I shall return. All right, so I think I have enough stuff now. I think I got everything I need, and it's. Yeah, I think I got it. Onward! Or something like that. I don't know. Ah! No! My boat! That's what I get for trying to be fancy. Get over here, boat. Come back. Wait. Don't go. Alright. Let's try that again. This time with less fail. What am I on? I was attached to something there. I'm just going to take this boat and smash it into the side because there's no real way that I can. I'm not very good at picking up boats. I think that. Oh, I just lagged. That's probably what I was on back there. Was a big pile of lag. No, squid. Can't have my boat. Boom. Alright. Right there is where it's going. Another big chunk of lag there. Smash. Okay, so I'm not really done much planning on this. I'm going to try and do this as centered as I can. So that's 13. Here? I think I messed up. I don't think it's long enough. I think it's too short. I mean, I'm almost positive it's too short, but I don't have any birch with me right now, so I can't really fix it. So, but it might be right. It might actually be right. So let's see. Make a boat real fast. No. And pump it down here. Go over here. Press the button. Okay, come back in. Go. Nope, it is too short. Oh well, I know it's too short. I knew it was too short when I looked at it. Go ahead and plop these down and go back over there. The lag is real. Squid, get out of my way. Or not. Urgh. Swimming again. That's just awesome. So cool. Slow down. Slow down, Saucy. Alright. That works. Misplaced block. Did my boat break? I think my boat did break. Where'd my boat go? I know I landed it. I know I landed it. I got out of it. I started putting this down. What happened to my boat? Oh well. That's good enough. There, that's good. Then we'll go in here. Pull this up. This here, and that. Alright, so I'm going to dig out some tunnel here, just to get a basic entrance way, and I'll be back, because I have no idea how long this is going to take. Do I have my, okay, I have my clock on me. And I think this is going to be great. That's going to be awesome when I get that statue thing built. And over there's a creeper. Hi neighbor, hi neighbor. Stay over there. Alright, so I slept in the bed, set my spawn point over here now, so pretty much I think that's it. We're here now. If we die, we come back here. Something that I want to do out here is put a crafting table here in the corner. I also need to light that up. So yeah. Thought I heard something. Anyway, that's what I got. We're here. Here's what we've built so far. Let me make sure there's no spawnable. There's no spawnable area. That's it. Door. Make a door real fast. So, door. Oh, I'm still used to having to make 2 doors. Door. And then pressure plates. Alright. So this is the start of our glorious new home across the way. I'm going to put another portal over here, like maybe right here, like in the hillside, right here. Figure that out. Make it look like it's naturally there. Over there is another thing that's cool. I was going to live in that one, but it was a little bit harder to get to, which is why I chose this one, since it's a cliff that goes right here. And I like that. I mean, it's not going to be like you get in a boat and go out. So it's not going to be like a villager's face so much as it's going to be a big giant villager. And I can see it, and when I go out here and point it out a little bit better, you'll be able to see it too, I hope. But see how it's... Alright, imagine a villager. Brr. Give me your stuff. I'll give you your emeralds. Alright, now we have one in our heads. Okay, here's his legs. Here's his crossed arms. Go up a little bit higher, and up there would be his head. That's going to be the giant villager. And I'm going to build him right there. He'll be right there. I'll have to figure out, like, if I want to do a 2 pixel, like I'm going to do each pixel would be 4x4, so it'd be like, not 4x4, it'd be 2x2, so it'd be like, you know, block, 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 1 pixel, and then block, 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 block. Above that would be 2 pixels, you know, so 1x2 pixel. So it'd be double pixel, so it'd be huge. I mean, I've built them that big before in creative mode, They're not that hard to build creative. Nothing really is. But boom! Alright, we're good. We're good. But you know, you come into, like down here would be the middle-ish. I might make this a little bit wider since it's going to be the middle. But he'll be a big villager, probably a brown coat villager, because it's probably going to be easier because it's brown. But it'll be a big villager, and it's going to look really cool because I'm going to live in his head. I'll be the voices in his head. So, just zoom back out here. And take another look at it. And I think it'll work. I think it'll be okay. And that part in the back, I don't know, just leave it like he's hanging out of the back of the stone or something like that. It's brushed up against it. So, yeah, I think that'll work. Going to probably make a tree farm down here, like across the room. Do some tree farming, building. I think that'll work. Might actually have to go back this way a little bit farther and build one, because tree farms have to be pretty big size. Or I can just use the other side. I can go back over there for tree farming and stuff, because my cows and stuff are over there. So yeah, new base area, totally groovy and awesome and fantastic. I gotta line it up a little bit back here. This back here is like a mini cave, which is another cool thing. Like, you know, I can do something back here. Oh, poop. Back! Back, I say! This is why we light it up. This is why we light stuff up. I know I said poop, I'm just trying to keep PG. So yeah. Cave thing back there, yeah, to light a lot of this up. It's going to be pretty, well, like anytime you move, anytime you, I still hear stuff moving around. But anytime you make a move like this, it's a pretty big decision, and it's pretty rough to do. I might carve this out, let it come back here. Since this is also a nice little, like, do something there. But this might come down. This little hill thing might come down. I don't know, I have to figure out what I want to do with this extra area nearby. I don't leave it up, make it look like a still hilly area, but then I got to figure out big forest back there. I might forest it up for stuff. That's cool. Put a little lighthouse there. I think it'll look good. I think it'll be really cool looking once I get it all worked out. It's going to be it's going to be a little while. Hopefully, this is everything. Every time I do a video, I say the same thing. Hopefully, we'll get another video out before 2 months' time. It seems all my videos are coming out 2 months apart. And I don't know. I just have a hard time making time to do videos. And it's not that they're hard to do. You know, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon right now. I'm gonna, when I get done talking, I'm gonna go ahead and start editing it, and it's gonna be an edited movie, and I'll have to post it, and it'll take me maybe an hour, 2 hours to post it. And it's not that it's hard to do this. For me, it's like, it's more of coming up with the time to do it. And content. I don't have a hard time coming up with content. I mean, I was going to build a wall, and I'm like, I don't know a good wall design. This, of course it would, wouldn't it? This is a better idea. So, they're going to make a statue. I could make a statue of myself. The problem with making a statue of myself is I change my skin often. I mean, look at this. I'm an admiral. I'm a fleet admiral. And here, probably next video, like last video, I was the scout trooper. Before that, I was a survivalist. I might change my skin again before the next episode comes out. So that's the problem with making a statue of me, is that my skins aren't always the same. I just go with what I like. I'm in my head. That head. That is a beautiful face. Them glasses really bring everything together. But I mean, everything else sort of changes from time to time. So the statue of myself is going to work. A villager, villager alert. So yeah, I'm gonna call it right here. I'm probably gonna work on the base a little bit more and record what I do on the base, and then edit it up in a big mishmash of just, you know, startup stuff. I'll probably have to go back and get some more stuff and bring it over here and start a little garden and build this little dock area out a little bit better. Build a tree farm somewhere in here. Probably build it right here. It'll work. Yeah, I'll do a little tree farm right here in this hallway. It'll be temporary, and then I can turn the tree farm into a grand hall. So yeah, it'll work. Let's go back over there and do tree farming. But as customary, the end of the video is in my room with me waving at you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.